just the last few headlight mods to go. In particular, I need to fit the bulb to the projector, and also I'm going to show you how to fit the ballast with one of two methods, either using conversion leads or directly. So stay tuned and then let's get to it. Because I baked the clear coat in the oven to make it rock hard, I've treated the clear coat to a little bit of colour restorer polish. If you are leaving your clear coat to harden naturally, wait at least 4 or 5 weeks before you give it a polish and a wax. So we'll refit the ballast, make sure that the terminals are clean both here and here. It's just a push fit, and then screw down with the screws, for which you will need a T15 Torx bit. If you've got any suspicion that your ballast isn't working, I'll put some links in the description. I'm leaving the empty indicator holder in there for the moment until I put it in the car. My LED DRL conversion is already fitted to the car. To fit the bulb holder that comes with the EVOX-R projectors to the bulb, open the bulb holder out by pressing this little tag, and then with the bulb standing up, hold the bulb holder that way up and put it round the base of the bulb and snap it back closed. There's a little tag in the bulb holder that locates on a little cutout just there on the bulb. The idea being, when you fit it, this length of wire here is on the lower portion of the bulb. It goes in that way up. You'll need to keep hold of the little tags there with your fingers. Don't let it do that, because it'll turn and it'll be in the wrong position. Make sure that your high beam connector is plugged into the high beam solenoid down inside the projector there, and make sure that you've got the igniter's lead here on the outside. Fit the bulb the correct way up, push it into place, and then turn the holder around 1/8 of a turn. On the OEM Hella projector, the igniter fits directly onto the back of the bulb. As it is, it won't do that now with this type of bulb holder. There are two things you can do about that. One, you can use a conversion lead. I've found a good source of these two leads, each of which have got one of the correct connectors. And how convenient is this? That the leads have got one socket and one plug on each and fit together like so. So now we have a conversion lead. This will fit directly on the back of the bulb, and this will fit into the igniter. Then all you need to do is plug the input into the igniter, and hey presto, you could make a little cutout here before you fit the rubber cap for the lead to come through. The downside of this method, whilst it works beautifully, is that you will now need to find somewhere to mount this igniter. You could tie wrap it to the harness that supplies the headlamp with all its power. By the way, when you're removing this igniter, always disconnect the power lead first. Inside there's actually a little interlock mechanism that prevents you from removing that plug whilst that is still plugged in. What stops the igniter from being fitted to the bulb are these 4 tags, which would normally locate in the alloy ring that's on the back of the Hella E55. So to fit this directly to the bulb on this EVOX-R, cut them off, and you can fit the igniter directly to the back of this bulb now. Not only that, but the cap will also still fit on the back. Don't forget to fit your little rubber pieces to the headlamp vents. They are there to prevent water ingress as well. Don't forget to push the side light bulb into position down next to the H7 main beam bulb. Before you fit either of these bulbs, give them a wipe, either with a medical alcohol wipe or a spot of methylated spirits on a freshly laundered microfiber cloth, making sure you fit the bulb the right way round, and then snap into place. It does actually only fit one way round, so if you can't fit it, just turn it through 180 degrees. Don't fight with it, you run the risk of breaking something. And again, fit your cap. If you watched my video where I cut the back of the headlamp off to get the projector out, you'll have seen me glue the piece back on with this 5-minute fix that's relatively new out on the market. Unfortunately, I have to tell you now that I can't recommend it. So I've had to refix it back on using a soldering iron to do a little bit of plastic welding. If you got value from this video, give it a thumbs up down by the title, and I'll see you next time for fitting this to the car.